Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lilia and I hope you're having a blessed day today. Well, this video wasn't supposed to be a voiceover, but it's gonna end up being one. This video is in a collab with the Evettexo and Beauty Creations. I was really excited to do this video, and somehow when I was editing, there was no sound on this video. But we're just gonna go with it. So here's the PR box. I actually purchased the PR box, and it comes with everything inside. So here, this is the setting spray. It smells really good. It's very like floral scents. The packaging is so pretty. As you can see, I was struggling to open the box. Okay, and next, this one was the Eyeshadow Palette. This palette is so pretty. I love how in the back her name's on. Kind of like reflects a little bit. I love how the color is all pink. It just gives me Mean Girl vibes. The eyeshadows are so pretty. This is actually a really good palette to do Valentine's Day look. And it's also a very good palette for like an everyday makeup. I don't remember what I was saying. Here, I think I was pointing out that I was gonna do a look focusing on those colors. Okay, the next one is the face palette. I believe that's what, I don't remember what it was called. It's called Snatch Me. The back is so cute. It says Evettexo made me do it. She did. She made me buy it. So this one has like the bronzer. Well, okay, that was really fast. So I was saying it has like the bronzers, the highlighter, and some like face powders. And then this one is the lip trio. Comes with the lip liner, a lip gloss, and then the lipstick. So I went ahead and started my face. I had already prepped and done all my skin routine, but here I'm just adding I believe this was like a finishing or primer for the under eyes. And then what I was saying here is that normally before I start adding my foundation, I like to use any setting spray. Spray it and then just let it dry a little bit and then add my foundation. The foundation I'm using is also by Beauty Creations. I actually am in the shade 3.5, but I had forgotten. I got the wrong foundation, so I ended up mixing two. So I ended up mixing a 3.0 and a 4.5. Which the 3.0 was a little bit too light, and then the 4.5 was too dark. I normally use these foundations on my clients as well. As you can tell, it was pretty light. Okay, now I'm just blending it all out. I normally like to go in with my brush first and then use the sponge, the beauty sponge. This foundation has a really good coverage. You can really build it up. I actually just used, or normally I use just one pump, and that's enough, and sometimes it's a little bit too much. Then next I'm going in with the concealer as well. This is by Beauty Creations, and I'm in the shade C3. So I'm just applying it where I normally would apply my concealer. And then also I always go back and spray it again. You can actually really work around this concealer. It won't dry or set right away. Man, I'm so bummed that I had to do a voiceover. But I really liked how the video turned out, so I was gonna post it. And then I also did use the darker concealer so I can do my contour. These concealers are really good, and you can really build it up, and it's really good coverage too. Like I said, I like using all these products on my clients as well. This one kind of reminds me of the e.l.f. Camel Concealer, which is a really good one too. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye. I normally don't like to bake, I just press the powder in. And this is the Beauty Bakery setting powder. Like I said, I just press it in with my beauty sponge. I only use the sponge like in my T-zone, like the center, and then the rest of the face I'll just use the brush. Then I went ahead and used the powder bronzer. I believe I used the one in the shade Sunkissed. It's a pretty color. This whole look just gave me like spring, summer vibes. Is it too soon? Well, I live in Cali and I know that day was 90 degrees. Then I went in with the sponge and I got that yellowish tone powder and I pressed it in underneath my eye just to brighten it up a little bit. And I did it on my chin, my forehead, and a little bit around my nose. I went ahead and used the same tone that I use for my cheeks, for my nose contour. I did want to use blush, but her palette didn't come with one, so I did grab my Luis Torres X Beauty Creations palette, which is amazing, by the way, as well. And I just used a little bit of the blush. Okay, then I went in with the eyeshadow palette, and I did start with a lighter tone as my transition color. For this look, I just used like three colors, and that was it. Then I went in with the darker color. I really did go for more of a natural, subtle kind of look. This look is actually pretty for Valentine's Day. Then I used the 2 shades that I use at the beginning to do for my lower lash line. I wasn't sure which pink to use. There was more like a light pink, and then there was more like a mauvey pink, and I went for the lightest one. And I applied it all over my lid, kind of like creating a cut crease. And what I did with the shade, I was just packing it in. It's a really pretty pink. These eyeshadows didn't have much fallout, which was really good because I normally prefer to do my face first and then my eyes. Then I went back in with the darker shade again, just to clean up the edges. Like I said, this was a pretty simple eye look, but I loved the way it looked. I went in with like the darkest brown, I can't remember the name, and I did like a liner, sort of, like kind of just tight lined, just so when I added the lashes it would look nice. And it does make a difference. I normally can't wear liquid eyeliner because it just starts running and my eyes get watery and it doesn't work out. So I always use the shadow, the darkest eyeshadow. Here I'm just curling my eyelashes and then adding a little bit of mascara. So here I have 2 pairs of Beauty Creation lashes. I wasn't sure which one to pick, and I ended up picking the ones in the style I'm a Boss. So while I was letting the eyelash screw get a little bit tacky, I went ahead and added a little bit of the highlight. I picked the one that has a little bit more of like the pinkish undertone. It's so pretty. And here I realized that I had gotten mascara on my nose. So normally what I do is I let it dry. I get a spoolie. And once it's dry, I just scrape it off. And it's super easy. And before applying my lashes, of course, I added a little bit more of the setting spray. I love this little fan, by the way. I actually got it at Amazon. And then here I'm just applying the lashes. Can you tell I'm a big Friends fan? My mirror. I love everything Friends. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add the lip liner. These liners are really nice, very buttery. They just glide on really nice. Then I went ahead and add the lipstick. It's a pretty cute lipstick. These tones could really go with any look. This is like an everyday look lipstick. I normally don't use lip gloss, but I did want to try out how it looked for this look, and I really liked it. So now I was just gonna go ahead and finish my hair and then come back. And this was the final look. And I hope you guys liked this video, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.